Ben Avery rescues Captain Kidd from the British as they escape on Avery's ship. As they near the American coast, the reason for Long Ben's assumed friendship becomes evident.
Long Ben wants to see you in his cabin.
Your mates have better sense than you. It's a simple matter, lads. Tell me where Kidd has hidden his treasure and you'll live a long life.
Captain Kidd never told us. Even if he had, you'd never hear it from us.
I'll waste no more time. Take them on deck. You can still speak up and save your lives. Ready, lads. Aim. Fire! We're aground! Get the boats over! Mr. Fuller, help me with the treasure before we sink. Mr. Avery, watch those three!
For the treasure. They're going below for it. Over the side. Avery, lend a hand.
Soil. We'll bury the chest here, and I'll make a map of the spot.
Well, you sketch the map, Captain. We'll look into the chest.
I want you to take charge of this map, Richard.
Treasure's rightfully yours, sir.
I'm concerned now with the future. What it holds for me.
With our testimony, your future will be secure.
Even that may not save me.
Those French passes prove you're no pirate.
I've kept these passes taken from the only two ships I captured. These show that they sailed under the French flag as enemies of England.
When you present these to Lord Belmore, you'll be cleared of the charges of piracy.
I hope it will be that simple. But because I can't be sure, I want you to keep this also.
That's another map.
Yes. Marks the hiding place of a treasure I earned in a lifetime at sea, and earned honestly.
Well, that's Gardiner's Island.
Yes, off the coast of Rhode Island. Whatever happens, I want that taken to my family.
You have a family, sir?
Yes. Wife, young child.
When we reach New York, you'll be free to do this yourself.
I doubt that. This conspiracy to prove me a pirate is directed by forces too powerful for me to combat. Let's set our course to New York. I'm eager to have it done with.
We seek lodgings.
I remember you, lad. It was almost 2 years ago. A deft one with the sword. There is always room for you and your friends.
Thanks to you. First, we'll enjoy some of your food.
I'll order for you.
After we've finished, I'll seek out our friends Langdon and Lord Belmore.
I'm eager to have the meeting arranged as soon as possible.
I'll not fail you, Captain.
Ale, please.
You remember me?
Yes, sir.
Is Mr. Langdon at home?
Won't you come in, sir?
Richard Dale. I've often wondered if we'd meet again.
There were times when I did also.
Do you bring news of Kidd?
I bring Captain Kidd himself.
Here in New York? Why, the last we heard
Was I'm sure that the British Navy had taken him. No, he's safely here to prove his innocence.
Does he still contend he's innocent of piracy?
Oh, he has evidence to prove.
This is beyond my province. Lord Belmore must be consulted.
Well, good evening, Lord Belmore.
Lord Belmore?
Oh, it's you, Dale.
Yes, my lord.
He brings news that Captain Kidd is in New York.
He desires audience with you, sir, so he can prove the charges against him are false.
Mr. Dale, if I recall, your mission was to find Captain Kidd guilty, not to establish his innocence.
That's quite true, sir. But all the proof I found indicates that he was never guilty of one single act of piracy. Would you have me turn in a false report, sir?
No, of course not. We want the truth, whatever it proves. He's here, you say. Where does he lodge?
At the Seaman's Inn.
I'll send for him. If he has proof of his innocence, as you say, I'm sure a royal pardon can be erected.
I'll convey the good tidings to him.
And present my compliments.
Thank you, my lord.
Do you intend to let Captain Kidd vindicate himself, my lord? Don't be a fool, Langdon. Our political rivals have made so much of our deal with Captain Kidd as to embarrass even His Majesty himself. I must sacrifice Kidd in order to save ourselves. Greenway.
Yes, sir?
Order the arrest of Captain Kidd, Richard Dale, and Alan Duncan.
Yes, sir.
Lord Belmore is agreeable to meeting with you, Captain.
Then I'll delay the journey to see my family.
I know you'll prove your innocence.
I can only try.
You're Captain Kidd?
I am?
You're under arrest. Come with me.
By whose authority?
Authority that has ordered your arrest also. Take him out.
We must go back and help the captain.
We'd only be caught two. We can do more to help him if we're free.
Have the other two men been placed under arrest yet?
Not yet, my lord.
Then do so at once.
I demand the reason for my arrest.
There's a king's warrant against you.
These papers will prove my innocence of any act of piracy.
There's the French passes, Langdon.
I took them from the only two ships I attacked during my commission for the Admiralty and the King.
These passes may indeed prove your innocence, Captain Kidd. Allow me to use them in your behalf.
Gladly, my lord.
For the sake of proper procedure, you will remain in our custody until I can consult with the King's magistrate. Escort Captain Kidd to the city jail.
Very well, my lord.
I'll keep these passes under lock and key. Without them, Captain Kidd will be found guilty.
Richard Dale and his companion must also be silenced, my lord.
You will take care of that.
If Captain Kidd should be transferred to Boston,
To what purpose?
Dale would learn of it and also start for Boston.
And you would have him waylaid?
By our friends, the Indians.
Captain Kidd shall be sent to Boston.
We can't stay here tomorrow after the tavern opens up again.
Be patient. Our friend the innkeeper should return soon with news.
Who is it?
Flegel, the innkeeper. Open up. I brought a friend.
Friend? Greenway. He's Langdon's man.
Not anymore. I've had enough of his crooked dealings.
He speaks the truth, Mr. Dale.
Are you sure?
I'd swear to it, sir.
Very well. Come in.
Isn't it true that Captain Kidd is the innocent victim of conspiracy?
It is. Belmore and Langdon are trying, for political reasons, to sacrifice him to save themselves.
I was sure that was the reason. You have knowledge of this plot against him?
I've heard them discuss it. I know the captain is innocent. I'd like to aid him.
Your evidence will help at the proper time. Do you know of any way we can free him from jail?
Not as long as Belmore is governor.
Meanwhile, what happens to Captain Kidd?
I can tell you this. They've sent him to Boston.
We must reach there before they put him on a ship for London. Can you find his horses?
Yes, sir.
Then do so at once.
Yes, sir.
Greenway, I'm counting on your continued aid.
I'm at your service, sir.
There will be more gold for you when you finish the job.
What's we got? Rubla.
Captain Kidd survive this wicked conspiracy to prove him a pirate? Who were the victims of this armed attack? Don't fail to see Pirate Gold, Chapter 14 of The Great Adventures of Captain Kidd, at this theater next week.